Hi, my name is Robert Enriquez, and I'm the writer, director, producer of the film Escape to the Cove. When people ask me what my main inspiration was for making The Cove, it was, I don't want to just say out of boredom, but it was in May 2nd of 2020 when we first started writing and shooting the film. We had been in the pandemic for about 2 months on lockdown, weren't really able to do anything. I was getting a little depressed, wanting to do something, and I just started writing it. I was sitting in the marina. I thought, who do I have access to? I have my friend and very talented actor Garrett Bargash and Phil Cook. So I just started writing it, and then I stumbled across another friend who's a stunt guy and moved him into the project, and it just steamrolled from that point on. As we started shooting, more interesting things started happening. Like we got there was like a red tide which caused the water to light up all blue, and it was beautiful. So we were able to shoot stuff in that to add to our production value. Streets were closed down, so we were able to get shots like in downtown LA with nobody in the streets. No planes were flying, so the audio was fantastic. So just things that we tried to look at things as if we were trying to add production value by things that would typically work against us. So it was kind of fun to make lemonade out of lemons in this situation. So that was my main motivation, is just wanting to do something creative during the lockdown and the pandemics. And when I say lockdown, literally there was times when there was the BLM stuff going on that they had a curfew on us. And even after the curfew, we would sneak out and get the camera rolling and shoot some scenes. So it had its challenges, but at the same time, it was very rewarding, and it was quite a bit of fun. The backstory on why we shot this in the marina and why I wrote it that way is because I kind of felt like, well, for one, it's something that I had access to that we didn't have to spend extra money on. So we were able to shoot, and we were kind of being in the marina. We didn't have many people seeing us or being around us to stop us. So it was another added benefit as to what we were able to shoot and to add to our production value. Another thing about the marina is just with the zombie setting. I've never seen a zombie setting in a marina before. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of zombie films, but it wasn't something that registered with me from memory, and I definitely hadn't seen zombies that were in the water. So I thought, let's capitalize on this and try to make something a little bit different. So on top of that, there's another little joke I have with my friend John Millay, a fantastic writer. Is it like Woody Allen has New York City. Me, I have the King Harbor Marina in Redondo Beach. So I've basically shot 2 films there now, and I just really find it very fun and different. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my cast and crew that helped make this film happen. I mean, everyone from my executive producers, Julie Nunes and Hannah Dominic. They were fantastic and always there when I needed anything. My co-producer and star, Garrett Bargash. Philip Cook, who always rises to the occasion and gives me what I need as an actor. My amazing editor, Robert Deboucher. He put this thing together so quick and just above and beyond what I'd hoped for. And another huge component to what I think makes the film different than a lot of others is the amazing score. Ralph, my composer, Ralph Lickenberg, he's fantastic. It's the second film that I've made with him, and as I shoot, I'm always thinking Ralph is just going to make this even better. I like what I've got, but Ralph is going to take it to the next level. And Kayla Brown, my colorist, she's fantastic. I can always count on her. And Peter Trepke, my sound guy, and just everyone from the zombies to the water zombies to the land zombies to the other pirates. Mike Markoff, fantastic performance. Dana Kipple, our leading lady, who doesn't last so long, spoiler there, but it was fantastic to work with them. So just thank you to all the cast and crew. Another huge element, not only an actor, but my friend and stunt coordinator, Tony Messenger. he was fantastic. It's looking back, we don't realize how many action sequences we had. And I would just throw him a location and, okay, this is the actor involved. Let's make something. So it put him under a great deal of pressure, but I feel like he really delivered the goods in giving us stunts that made sense and were realistic to the situations that the characters are in. So thank you very much, Tony Messenger, as well. The question was, what are 5 of my favorite films? And it's interesting. I mean, they're kind of varied. Like there's films like Apocalypse Now that I loved, The Beach, almost anything Danny Boyle has made, 28 Days Later. And then there's films like Dumb and Dumber that to me, it's a masterpiece. I absolutely love that film, and it's way different than a Slumdog Millionaire or the Beach type film. But those films are ones that stand out at the top of my list, as well as just about anything that came from the early days of Quentin Tarantino. I really loved his Reservoir Dogs film and Pulp Fiction. Just love the characters. So those are probably the top films that really influenced me as a filmmaker.